Wishing you a Merry Christmas. The ERi-TV news broadcast crew and I, Dalit Sahaya, are now ready for your daily news briefing at 10:30 local time. First, let us catch up with the major headlines. His Holiness Abuna Petros gave benediction. Annual meeting of the NCUW's Executive Committee. Russia estimates total value of Western aid to Ukraine. North Korea fires artillery towards South Islands, prompting evacuations. On our local news, His Holiness Abuna Petros, Archbishop of the Eritrean Tewahedo Orthodox Church, gave benedictions in connection with the Christmas. During his address, His Holiness Abuna Petros provided a comprehensive explanation of the spiritual significance of the holiday, and he extended his warm Christmas greetings to the Eritrean people, both in the country and abroad, as well as to defense forces. Furthermore, Abuna Petros urged the faithful to offer their support to the family of martyrs and lending a helping hand to disadvantaged fellow nationals. In conclusion, His Holiness Abuna Petros expressed his heartfelt wishes of peace and stability to Eritrea and the entire world. Executive Committee of the National Confederation of Eritrean Workers, NCEW, held its annual meeting on 4th and 5th January in Asmara. At the meeting, the Executive Committee assessed the program of the 2023 programs and approved the work plan for 2024. In addition to program review, the Executive Committee exclaimed various activities encompassing foreign relations, administration and finance, human resources, youth and female works, and public relations. The meeting highlighted organization of seminars according to all regions of the country, focusing on the history of the Eritrean workers' movement and the National Workers' Confederation's contribution to the national development programs. In terms of the foreign relations, in a meeting reported successful collaborations with regional and international workers' associations. Furthermore, vocational training initiatives were implemented at the Masawa Vocational Training Center, Tuhombia Female Training Center, and training centers in Ansaba and Gashbarka. These programs covered a range of subjects including administration and leadership, bookkeeping, and secretarial science, designed to benefit workers. The National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch of higher education institutions provided vocational training to 130 students of Mainefe College of Science, including 59 female students. The training included editing, still and video editing, sign language, Arabic language, and electronics. Indicating on the significance of the vocational training in facilitating daily activities, Professor Gabrai Asgadom, Dean of the College, called on their trainees to develop their capacity through practice. Mr. Meron Abraham, Projects Head at the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch at higher education institutions, said one of the main missions of the union is to develop the overall capacity of youth, and similar training programs are being organized in college in the country. Mr. Meron also said that the past 3 years vocational trainings have been provided to 644 students, 51 staff members of the Mainefe College of Science. The viewers will be back with the international news shortly. Please stay tuned. Welcome back. Russia's defense ministry has published statistics detailing on aid supplied to Ukraine from abroad during the conflict with Russia. According to its figures, Kiev foreign backers together have spent more than $203 billion on assisting the government of President Vladimir Zelensky. Some 54 countries have been providing assistance to Ukraine forces aimed at fighting with Russia, the ministry said on Thursday. More than 500 U.S. and NATO spacecraft are working for the need of Kiev. Those includes 50 military surveillance satellites, while the rest are commercial but of double use, the ministry claimed in the post on Telegram. Ukrainian troops are also relying on more than 200,000 Starlink terminals from Elon Musk's SpaceX, according to figures. The Russian military estimates also claims that over 13,500 foreign mercenaries came to Ukraine to fight off Kiev. Among this were some 8,500 Europeans and over 2,700 from North and South America, while the rest traveled from Asia and Africa, it added. Officials have estimated that a total of 5,900 visiting soldiers from Fortune have been killed, while over 5,600 have fled the battlefield. The number of the foreigners in the rank of the Ukrainian military currently stands at over 1,900, according to Moscow. On our last news, North Korea has fired more than 200 rounds of artillery shells in the sea near the tense maritime border towards the two South Korean islands, with Seoul called an act of provocation as a response to the live fire drills. The exchange on Friday led residents of Pyongyang and Yongyang to remote South Korean islands to evacuate the bomb shelters at instruction of the Seoul military before it fired live rounds towards the dispute North Limit Line (NLL). Pyongyang's fire caused no damage, said Lee Song-jung, a spokesperson for South Korea Joint Chief of Staff, adding all shells landing on the north side of the sea border. It also threatened an unprecedented strong response if Seoul continued to make proactive moves. The Ministry of the National Defense in Seoul and the military was monitoring the situation in a coordination with the United States. Dear viewers, we've come to the end of tonight's news. Let's have a quick recap of the headlines. His Holiness Abino Petros gave benediction. Annual meeting of NCW's Executive Committee. Russia estimates total value of the Western aid to Ukraine. North Korea fires artillery towards South Islands, prompting evacuations. That is all with our local and international news. Dear viewers, thanks for watching and have a good night.